talking over about the demons and what's kind of to use. I'm not really like what's meta necessarily, but just like key things to keep in mind when you use the demons. So you always have two sets of the demons. Let's go over what the stuff does. Carcasses are really annoying. They put shields up that both you and the Slayer will run into. The Slayer can shoot them, and I'm pretty sure they still explode. The energy weapons will destroy the shields pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure the shields still explode for damage. I could be wrong. I hope I'm right about that. But regardless, the shields will get destroyed really quickly with energy weapons. Hell Knights are a strong, good summon to use. They're big, they're bulky, they chase the player relentlessly. If you have them, you should use them. Keep in mind, even though you play the tutorial, so you should. I think you have to play the tutorial to play the game. I could be wrong though. But if you haven't played the tutorial, do not spam summons. You are giving away free loot to health and like ammo for the player. It's very important that you don't spam summons unless you see an area that the summon would be better positioned in. I've seen matches where people just throw down summon after summon after summon, and I won't die because all I have to do is look for the glowing loot on the ground. That the last thing was where the last thing was up at. Haste is really good for escapes or closing in on people. The Noxus Hazard right now is a little bit too powerful. It ticks a little bit too fast for a little bit too much damage. So if you're going to use something with Noxus Hazard, just realize that it's pretty strong. I don't know if they'll ever nerf it. They might not. It works with, there's a tactician buff that you can put on to make it last a little bit longer and make it recharge faster. I like using that with Archvile. And then Prowler is a little bit powerful too. I've heard their attacks are really strong, but once again, Prowler doesn't have any like real weakness. Taco Demons, however, they can get, once they get a grenade in their mouth, it's just like the campaign, they can get glory killed, so you're essentially giving the opponent free potential shields and health. Shields if they flamethrower the Caco Demon and then execute. Which they will have plenty of time. The only downside of the Caco Demon is when it swallows a grenade, that time it takes to play the indigestion like animation. The player kind of just has to sit there and wait. So if they jump for a Caco Demon, they smack it instead with a melee, and then fall to the ground because it's up high maybe. It could screw them over. But Caco Demons, I used to think they're bad because of this, but because of the weight animation, they're actually not that bad. Just realize that any savvy Slayer is just going to throw or launch a grenade into the Caco Demon's mouth and get a free glory kill, so just be ready to loot block for that. But the strength of the Caco Demon is the fact that if you lose eyes on it and it hits you, you get stunned, and it's not fun as a Slayer when Hell Knight's Caco Demons like bat you back and forth while you're inside like a Noxus zone or something. And shields, soldier duos are much like the Husk. They have shields, so they can easily be killed by like a good burst of a plasma rifle. So they're not hard to deal with. The problem is they don't really cover much, but according to one of my friends, is you can put them by teleporters and they'll pretty much stay there. And healing zone is the thing you want to run if you want to stay alive. Honestly, it can extend matches out really far and kind of forces the other players, Slayer, to be aggressive. What else do the other ones have? Oh my god, the Antron is by far the biggest body blocker. Solid summon. Actually, the support for this guy is really solid. Probably better than the other one, because the Maker Drone is kind of doesn't do much. It has a kind of a weird melee if they get really close, and just shoots annoying lasers. I've never really seen it. Doesn't really take up that much space. It's not as good as the Caco Demon. And the Archon's just like, you can literally put this by a teleporter if you see someone running for it, and then you can block the path and potentially kill someone like that. Trying to think of anything else that has anything highly important. I think it goes over like all the base abilities and like summons. As far as what to use, Revenants, oh yeah, armored, 50% less damage last 4 seconds. That's basic, you know, tanky. I forget some of these guys have tank-like stuff. Right now, the Mancubus and the Revenant seem like really good, with the Mancubus being like definitely one of the stronger ones. The one you're gonna want the Mancubus with Healing Zone, it's because it allows him to tank a lot more if you're going to go Mancubus. But it's all up to preference really. But we're just gonna show off some strats and stuff. Generally speaking, you're gonna want a Mike because you're gonna want a friend. Because solo queuing as a demon can be really tough for coordinating stuff, especially if you're trying to heal your teammates. But the reason why I say the Mancubus is kind of dumb, because his speed boost stacks with a round one. You can take power ups at the end of a round. Oh god, well that didn't happen. You can take power ups at the end of a round, and one of the power ups you can freaking take gives you a speed boost when you use your smoke. Now, this could be used for retreating, or you could, you know, pop a smoke and then just pop your haste and then just, I don't know, rush the enemy player with your flamethrower. You're big, you're tanky. They can, now not saying the Slayer can't like completely just destroy you with, you know, full auto shotgun, revolver shotgun, whatever it's called. The combat shotgun's full auto mode, or like turret mode or whatever, or they can't just jump away. But if you catch them out, or Lord forbid, you pop a smoke on them, they can't see your outline when they're in the smoke, but you can see theirs, and you can't really see much else other than smoke when you're a Slayer and you're in that smoke. It is disgusting. Pop a smoke on the Slayer, charge them with the haste, and then just fucking flame them while they're confused on where exactly they are. It's happened to me multiple times when I was playing with these guys earlier, and it's really disgusting. Also, to see the Mancubus walk that fast from the Slayer's perspective is fucking terrifying. And actually, this guy is going the perfect complement to the Mancubus, which is Arcvile, because he can put up shields and let the Mancubus kind of sit back. You can both kind of just sit back and get summons on the enemy person. One of the things people will try to do rather than charge you directly is they'll try to put summons right behind you. Especially if you see an Archon and there's a Mancubus in the field, they're running the support, so watch out for healing. So yeah, let's get into this and try to show you what I was talking about. Yeah, I just got hit. Alright. That's really good. And that is why it's so fucking scary. You pop that haste and you're just in there. Now you're about to see it get ridiculous because where is quick smoke? There it is. Now watch. He's trying to snipe. No.
Round one.
Fucking disgusting. Yeah, so the incubus is super deadly, as you can see. If you go with tactician, that means we can heal and use our abilities more. I'm not gonna use my incubus or my just like the teleporter. Yeah, he just lost a lot of AC. The demons are getting my way though. They honestly are. Nice. We're not even communicating in this stuff. We're doing pretty good. I think the demons are actually get it. Damn it! I was about to hold
Victory!
As you can see, you can really close the distance if you pick the right abilities. But also, like, Magus is just fucking disgusting. both physically appearance-wise, and then just the plays, man. Like you melt people, and sometimes with the leg, you can melt them before they even know it's happening. If the leg's that is. But I want to show off the arch vial. One thing I figured out about the arch vial through testing is that and these just happen to be my two favorite demons at the time. Actually, no, I think I'll show up Mr. Dude Trooper. But one thing I did figure out from testing is the what's it called? The Mancubus's reflector shield doesn't reflect damage back like it says. Rather, it spawns fireballs from the bottom of the shield that go out at random directions, not directly back towards the player. So it's good for if someone's shield rushing, but if you put it at the bottom of a staircase that goes up, your fireballs won't even get to the other player. No, I'm going arch foul. Screw it. Loadouts. I didn't want that loadout probably, but it's whatever. But yeah, this is like, so keep that in mind if you think about taking the reflective shield. A rocket launcher that hits the fire shield sends out like 4 or 5 fireballs, seemingly random. The fireballs do like I want to say like 25 to 35 damage ish. So they do decent damage. But that being said, like it's kind of a weird usage. It'll hit if someone's jumping past your shield, it'll hit them. They tend to go up rather than straight forward, and it usually never goes straight back where the person shot. Oh, this guy's good. I tried.
Round lost.
Alright, playing the arch vial is a little bit more complicated because you don't really have the upper hand of, hey, get away from me, I can melt you.
Round 2.
You guys being close. You got
Round 1.
a shield stopped him from doing what he wanted to do. Redetection this time around. Use more frequently. And better healing.
Round 3. Fight.
He stood in that fire. I don't think he could see. Alright, what are they taking? I'm gonna take team heal. But we both took team heal. Okay.
Fight.
The problem with this, the art style, is it wants to be explosive. I think he's using fire.
Demons killed.
That's really close to my play. He's getting in there and being really aggressive. Is he using the grenade one? He's using the grenade one. I have to be more careful. He's probably launching grenades and I'm not even realizing it.
Final round.
I think he ran into my fire. He killed him back, dude. But that's how quick you can die in this game, if you let them. I separated from my teammates, so I think he just went in for it. But I think he suffered it because I think he got burned to a fucking crisp by the Makidos.